Okay, let's start. I'm going to write a number. This number is going to make a remarkable thing, and every Vietnam's amazing student is created because of this number. Let me tell you why. Because of this number. The number is this one. 325,000. The contest is created best because of this number. It was 2016 actually. The government administrator announced in a newspaper in Vietnam this amount of students or fresh graduates basically or young professionals is finding it hard to get their first job. I was working for RMIT at that time. And then as soon as I see this number, the very first thing comes to my mind, oh my God, this number is very big. So how many students are actually graduating every year? It's like almost, and then I compare the amount of student graduating and amount of student are unemployed. It's like 65%. 65% of the students who graduating finding it hard to get their first job. So wow, this is just an amazing big number. Why nobody talking about it, and why nobody actually doing anything? What's the purpose, reasons? Then I trigger a research. Then I start doing a research to figure out why we have this number. Why? So I saw there are some people who's been working, even RMIT, other university was working on to focus on their improving their course curriculum, in changing the way the teaching. Private universities was doing a lot, like RMIT. My job was to transform everything. That was my job. But none of the other university was doing something even 10% of it, unfortunately, at that time. So then I thought that rather than going to the universities and tell them to change their way they teach, because it's like when I go to the university and tell them, hey, I'm from RMIT and you should change your program, and then it's, oh my God, they will just only think this way. You come from RMIT and you tell us we're wrong. Bullshit, right? So rather than going to the university, I took them a different track. So Nelson, you know, right? Nelson, I think you know, being a watcher Nelson.
Yes.
Nelson has a top 100 company. Every year they rank it out. So I add another 50 companies, promising Vietnamese companies, so 150 companies. And then I run the research for 2 years. And I was asking all those companies, different directors, hiring manager, HR people, what's wrong with the fresh graduates? Why you don't want to hire them? Your company hired 100 employees, but among them, 5 of them is only freshers. So 5 by 100, so that means only 5% are freshers. One reason. Second reason is, one thing, you actually had 20 interns in your company, but you hired only one of them. It's a sad percentage. And then I asked them one thing, look, this job description looks so simple. University already giving a degree and saying that the student can do, but you add an additional line in the bottom saying that need 3 years of experience. So that means you killed the freshers already. Why you are doing it? And they keep talking, giving feedback, and I was collecting for 2 years. And then when I get all this response, then I mold it together and I found the pattern. They're all talking about 3 things. I'm gonna write it down. They're all talking about 3 things. So they're saying that project management, problem solving, and presentation. These fresh graduates lacking of these 3 skills, that's why I don't want to hire them. So you see, E, P, P. So it's a 3P problem. 3P problem, and that's why we don't want to hire fresh graduates because they don't have the skill. Just a little more explain. Project management doesn't mean that you have to be a project manager. But actually in a company, everybody is like a project manager or project officer. Why? Because all the simple thing in a company are all done by IT system right now. So what is project management? Just step back and I'm going to explain what is project management. That means you're going to get people do your thing and you are not their boss. You have the connection and you have the responsibility and sense of relationship with the person, and you have the way to show them the value of doing this one, so they will do it for you even you are not the boss. That's called project management.
Yes.
So in a company, all the easy thing, simple thing, even more complicated thing like AI and all things are coming, and more harder thing will be done by IT. The CIO and the IT director will get all of them done in the IT system. So in a company, all it matters right now, those project management skill, because every task is not related to one person anymore. It's not multiple person. You need to get an input from there, you need to give that input there, and then it will come to another person, and then you connect and you bring the thing, you put it together, and then it's done. It's like a project management skill. So that's what the company was saying. The fresh graduate does not deliver. I don't want to hire them. The second thing is the problem solving. So in this one, they actually told a very scary thing. They said that these fresh graduates in Vietnam, they always like for easy or quick solution or easy fix solution. Easy fix solution. Rather than they're going for a complete kill, the real problem, they just like to work on the surface without going the deep thing. Number one reason is they don't have the expertise and skill and experience for sure. Number two, they are worried about mostly is their mindset. They like to just get it done. They just want to do a 9-to-5 job without thinking what will happen for something 2 years later, what they do right now in the company. So that's why they want to hire something more experienced. And pay $100. I'll tell you an example. Let's say Samsung. Remember there was a Note phone was exploding the battery. There was a Note phone of Samsung was exploding the battery. It cost them billions or millions of dollars. It's a mistake. And how much the brand reputation. So first they lose the money, impacted their brand, and everybody talking about it. Still now I'm talking about that thing. So company point is simple. I don't want to have stuff which increase my risk of my product. I want people who reduce my risk of the product. Because I spend billions of dollars marketing activities to build a brand, and just because of $100, because I'm going to have a problem. Because if I hire a fresher, I probably will save $200 or $300 in Vietnam.
Yeah.
So why am I going to save my $300 and increase my risk? Get that out of the risk, $300 more extra payment, and have a better work. And there's the people available to work as well. So this is the thing, the problem-solving attitude and mindset. The third one is, this mostly presentation skill is suffer. Number one, English is lower. So a multinational company, your English is poor, you're out. In RMIT, you want to work, very first thing will be your English skill test. You don't want to take English test yet. You out, immediately finish. You fail the English test, you out, done. So most of the multinational companies, they focus on the English. But presentation is actually not about speaking good English or speaking good Vietnamese. Presentation is actually connecting the idea to the brain. What is it running here? I'm going to shift it to your brain. That's called presentation skill. So this is what they're skilling. So 3P. So now we did the research. We know this is what it is, the problem 3P. Now how can we solve it? So now we looked through around. We had multiple discussions with different other experts. How we can sustainably fix this problem. And then we figured out that I think that doing the best approach will be to do a contest. A contest will be very different than a traditional contest. In the contest, why contest? Because in the contest, we will be able to invest on the people who has the right mindset. They want to grow. That's why they're joining the contest. They have the already initial kicker. So we will be able to invest on those initially kicked off of people who really want to grow. So we will invest on them, right? So then we start designing Vietnam amazing student. The first thing is the employability. You take the Vietnamizing student, you learn this 3 skill, and you make yourself more employable. Because these are the 3 skills you needed to do the good job. Secondly is, okay, it's an employability contest, but as long as Vietnam Institute Health Revolution is here as a non-profit organization, by the way, one is a key thing in your previous slide. Vietnam's Amazing Student is the only one contest organized by a non-profit organization. None of the non-profit organization organize contest. It's a differentiation. So as long as we're coming as a non-profit organization, we make them employable. What we can bring, because we're non-profit, so what can we bring to the community? Okay, so let them fix a social problem. So in the contest, they learn these 3 skills from the mentor we give, because every team we give them a mentor, and they build a social project in 1 month of time where the community people can get help. And then it turned into a very unique contest. None of the contest is running like this, run by a non-profit organization. I mean, I was asking around organization like even Lean, so it's been here for 10, 12 years. They don't do it as water. They have no contest. So now this is what is the Amazing Student. Clear, right?
Yes.
So the timeline of the contest works like this. Normally, this is going to be for 2020 season, okay? But I'm going to tell you that last 2 seasons success stories. I mean, that will blow your mind. It's coming. But that's why I say that it's so powerful. This is the one. It's like a heavyweight project. So the registration of the contest will start on December 2019 for the next season. It will run until 28th of February. 28th of February, end of February, and March 2020. So this is 30 days project building round. And then they apply, we select, and we give them the mentor, and they have 1 month to build their projects. It's 4 weeks intensive bootcamp type projects. They need to build a project, and they have a detail what they need to do every week. So they have a task list, and we have mentors to build their projects. And then in April and in May 2020, they have a final round event in RMIT, where the top 5 of this thing will come and present and compete.
Yeah.
I mean, I already have judges ready. Last contest, 2019 was good judge panel. The 2020 judge panel will be even better. I mean, it will be of CEO's level at least. CEO and up, senior level or regional director, these kinds of people. They will come to do the judge. So this is what is the contest format. So now you know why I tell you the story. Now you know what is the contest. And now I'm going to tell you what we have done. It's so important. What we have done is very important because that's where they see the scale. Okay. The number one, the kicker is we have organized this contest last 2 years, and it has already participated almost 1,000 students all over Vietnam. 1,000 students in 2 seasons participated. Because every team has maximum 4 students. So first season we give 5 students, but the second season we reduce the number to 4. So it's almost in calculation, almost like 1,000 students already participated in the contest in 2 seasons. So we organized 2018 season, 2019 season, and now this is the plan for organizing for 2020 season. So normally we always organize in the same time because we find out this is the best time to run a contest in Vietnam because we do a lot of scheduling and reviewing of different university exam and period. So after the TED, they have right kickers. There's not much exam ready because from the May, April, they have exam. So we just do it right after the exam. And there is like a army training as well too. So we do it immediately May or June, the final round, to make sure that they have the army training done and the whole back. Okay. So now we're going to tell you scale, how it's done through in this thing, because I have two article about showing the impact of Vietnam's amazing student. I'm going to flick you through, but I'm going to tell you a roughly high level how it just look like. Okay. So let me just delete this one. Now you start to get why is one of the heavyweight. The slide she created last year was not showing that heavyweight, but actually it's a lot more heavyweight, and last 1 year a lot of work has been done. Okay, so 2017, so 2018, and 2019. So 2019 season, we got 100 team registered.
100
Team.
member.
Team.
Ah,
Multiplied by 4.
ah,
100 team registered, and from this one we selected 40 team for the first round. Here they register, and then we review their application and we select, because we gave them one mentor, and we just don't want to give mentor to anyone. We just only give mentor who is we think that capable in their application and they have a right idea in the project as well too. So 40 for the team we selected for the first round. No, sorry, 30 team. 30 team for the first rounds, and then during the first round they have created 150 videos, because in the project every week they have to create one video to show their project progress. We don't ask them any report, we don't ask them any slides. In a weekly 4 weeks in project development they have to create one video to show their progress. So 150 videos of 30 team created 350,000 social interaction. We track it, we have hashtag, we find them, we count them. 350,000 plus actually, because this is the purely that video. That contest websites, contest thing is a lot more thing. Another thing. So during this 3 months of time, the VNS website got 75,000 hit. Another thing, what's that I was gonna say it? I'm getting old. I'm getting old. So just put it this way. 2018, okay? 2018 we took 20 teams.
yeah.
It created almost 80 videos. Half, you see the double, and this is the way you're going to show. You're going to show first 2018 slide, one side 2018, and then you move to 2019. And that shows them that the growth. That's exactly they want to see. See growth. Okay? You're going to show them the growth. So you see 80, 100. So 20 teams we took. They participated 75 team registered. We selected 20, put them in the first round. 80 video they created, and we got almost 150,000 social interaction. You see the growth? 20 become 100. So 75 become 100, 20 become 30, 80 become 150, 150,000 become 350,000.
Oh, 80 and 150.
So again, 75 team registered for 2018,
Yeah.
2019 100 team.
Yes.
So we selected 20 teams for the first round, and then 2019 we took 30 team, and then the 20 team created 80 videos in the first round project development.
80 video.
80 videos for their projects to promote their project, and they got 150,000 social interaction. And now it's like for the last season, they created 150 videos, and they have 350,000 social interaction.
Yeah.
Okay, so here 3 months of time. Actually, I have to double check. I think it's more than that. I will double check and give you the number. Just put it X. Just put it X.
How can you remember?
Oh, I always look at it. I'm a number. I'm CIO. Don't forget that. For me, the number is everything.
Yeah.
And I'm going to kill the CFOs very soon because I'm going to take their job. So the CFO just only about know the maths and know about the financial thing. I know the system. Before the report goes to me, it goes to me. I know the numbers and I know why it's happening. So that's why I'm educating myself every day. So let's go back here. So 150 become 350 here.
Yeah, I see.
So I will tell you the exact number because I'm going to look at this ACO's number, but this number will be 3x almost. What is the view of the last year? It increased to 3x. One interesting thing. In the last season, we got the vote. Almost 6,000 people voted for the top, or for the finalist team. Because every finalist team has an open voting system. They call their supporters to vote their team. 6,000 people voted. The last time it was 12,000 people voted for the finalist teams. Double, you see the scale. 2x, 3x, 3x.
What's in the vote system?
Okay, so in the final round we have 4 teams, right? Example. So we give them a period of time and tell them, okay, call your supporter to vote for your project, and then each of the project team supporter vote their teams. So those voted counted as a point for them to be in the finalist. So more vote you get, more bonus you're gonna get. There is a clear mathematics for that in the website. Amazing student. So that's why they call the vote, because if they have more votes, they have more points for the final round. Okay, so if I got the top voter, I'm gonna go plus 20 or plus 30. I'm gonna go ahead of other people because I'm popular. And you might ask, well, why do you care about the social work? Because it's a social project. People doesn't like you, your social project will never success. Rule number 1, your social project need to be socially popular. If nobody wants it, that means probably you don't need the project. Okay. Okay. So in terms of the fundamental thing, I will tell you about. So this is what it is gone. Now let me talk about 2020. What we are forecasting. This is you need to show. So you're going to show 2018. You already showed the 2019, and 2020 is our forecast. Okay.
Like a roadmap, right?
Exactly. Based on the trend, our expectation of 2020, how it will be. This is where they will really buy in. And this is the evidence. This too is the evidence for this forecast.
Yeah.
150 team. We're looking into it. Easy. We're going to take 50 team for the first round. They're going to create 250 social video. And we're expecting 700 social interaction. It's like almost 1 million. It's almost going to be viral. I mean, when there's a contest going, it's like a hammer in the Facebook and social media amount of videos. People remember I have to do social projects. So we're forecasting 7, and then 2021 is gonna be more than 1 million. It's viral.